This is 9mm, sometimes referred to as 9mm Parabellum, 9x19, 9mm Luger, and by the leader of the free world, 9mm the Lung Destroyer.
Come on, man.
But this particular kind of 9mm is loaded with black powder. Well, or at least a particular kind of black powder. Now, I've tried this a couple of times, and I'm here to tell you, I couldn't make it work.
Nope.
But I switched to a 124 grain FMJ projectile, and I filled the case all the way up, and it started working. I think between having the extra 5 grains of powder and a heavier projectile is what allows it to work. Now, just to clarify, when I say make it work, it would fire and it would propel the projectile downrange out of the barrel, but in every firearm I tried it would not cycle the action, meaning it didn't have enough force to bring the slide back, eject the spent case, and chamber a fresh round. But this stuff works, so let me show you the test. Black powder, 9mm. Excellent.
Success.
Black powder 9x19. We tried it in the Browning high power and it functioned. So now we're going to try it in the Alpha Romeo 9er. So I went back home and I loaded up 100 rounds just like I loaded up those other 10, and we went out to the pasture to give it a try, and this happened. Black powder 9mm. .658. Fail. So as you could see, it decided to stop functioning. I think I had 3 or 4 in a row go off and function, but definitely not worth the time or effort having to deal with this. So I did try more than a few mags through it, and every one of them did this. And so we decided to break out the Alpha Romeo 9er and try it through that, and we were pleasantly surprised.
Fuck was that noise?
Well, that was some space sound, spaceship sound and stuff.
Yeah.
885. 786. 850. Okay. Change of plans. 797 is the average.
Works fine out of
Alright, ready? Here goes.
That thing cycles fine.
Boy, those cases are just barely hopping out. Like I can
Are they?
see, yeah, they're like falling out. Ew.
It's getting nasty.
Ready?
Rolling.
I'll just see if I can crank them out as fast as I can, okay?
All right. Those things are falling
Man.
out, dude. They fall out.
I don't know how that looked, but it looked pretty cool from my end.
Oh, yeah, no, it looked bitchin'.
So if I counted right, that was 67 shots, and this thing was still going strong. Now, here's the same shot from a different angle, but I was out of black powder ammo at this point, and this thing probably would have gone for another 60 some odd rounds it was still working fine. The only thing I started noticing is the accuracy seemed to suffer greatly, and I suspect because these bullets have no lube on them, that barrel got pretty gummed up, and when I took it home to clean it, the fouling in the barrel was hard as a rock. So again, you know, if you're shooting black powder, you really need to use black powder lubricant because it really makes a big deal. But as far as functionality goes, this thing worked awesome. I'm bummed that my high power all of a sudden decided to not work, but hey, what can you do? Again, this is the third time I've tried it and had any luck, even though it wasn't all that great. Every other time I've tried it, I've had the same thing happen where it just won't work that action. So, can you load black powder in 9mm? Well, technically, yeah, but is it gonna work? Probably depends on the firearm. So, as usual, folks, if you thought this video didn't suck, do me a favor and hit the like button. And if you did think it sucked, well, then go make your own video.